everyone, it's Julie the Paper Bag Lady 1, and I can't believe this, but I'm making this video for the second time because the first time I talked so much that I ran out of space on my camera. Anyway, so I'm going to try to do this a little faster. So it was my monthly time to get a haircut, so you know that means I went to my favorite little thrift store, and here's what I found. Look! Dominoes! Sesame Street, and they're very thick dominoes. So that's kind of interesting. And they were 35 cents, so we had to have them. So I picked that up. I got this pretty pink lace fabric. And this is for a swap I'm doing right now. And I picked up, whoa, I have this big random pile. Here's some different doilies. That one. And these two right here are definitely for a swap that I'm doing right now. This one I'm not sure if I'll keep it the way it was or cut it up. Here's a long one, quite long. I mean, not like bedspread long, but still pretty long. And this is a really delicate, pretty little one. So there's quite a bit of that. And also this one. So those two I will be cutting up and possibly listing some mixed lots of doilies, since there's not really enough to do a whole big bunch of any one kind. So we have that. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. And then at the same place, I also got these fun little doilies. Kind of brown and tan, which I love those colors. And then red for Christmas. Yay! It looks kind of funky orange on the camera, but they are really like fire engine red. They're really bright. So I got those at my favorite little place. And then we got some other random bits of lace, some eyelet, some lace with some red in it. Then, whoops, I had this on my Etsy, this kind of white and pink that I had gotten there, and I sold it all. And so I thought I'd get some more. So I got every bit that they had left, which was not tons, but enough that I could do a couple sets on Etsy. So there's that. And also this white and yellow lace that I had on my Etsy. I also sold all of that. And I knew they had a lot more of that. I mean, look, seriously? And they sell it by the yard for a really good price, but still by the yard. So I went and I asked them if they would, well, actually my mother did, thanks Mama, asked them if they would give me like a flat price for this, which they did, and it was a good price, so I bought the whole thing. So you can look for that to show up on my Etsy again, as well as this, and this. This is kind of like I can't tell in this light if it's pure white. I think it's more of an off-white. Really just kind of fun little lace, and there is tons of this. So this will probably go in 10-yard segments for a really good price. And then there's this one, which is kind of different and fun. It's a cream with the roses and then the 3 little stripes on either side. So you can look for those two, and again, there's quite a bit of that. So those will be going up on my Etsy fairly soon. If not tomorrow, then this weekend. So that's what I got at my little thrift store. Then I went to an antique mall on my way home, and I got this, which is not only fun because of the doilies, but also look, the little pink doilies in between. And this is a little bit longer one too, and so this will probably go, at least part of it, go on my Etsy as well. So again, you can be looking for those. I also got this. Look at this, isn't this pretty? This really pretty. There's a long one and then like more of a squarish one. And these are for a swap that I'm doing right now. They're just so pretty, but I can't imagine I would ever really come up with a way to use them. So into the swap they will be. And that's what also this one is for too. It's just really pretty old table runner with that really neat design on both ends and then a little bit along the edges. And then I got this, which I originally thought I might cut the end off and use, but then the more I looked at it, whoops, I think that's the wrong side. The more I looked at it, I thought it would be really cool to kind of leave it as is and put something in the center and use that on the cover of like an 8x8 album. So we'll have to see what I come up with for that. There's that, and then also I got this trim, which is like a really pale blue and cream color. Again, not a lot of it, but enough that it was just kind of cool. And I thought, well, that'd be fun to use or to share or whatever. And then for me, looky. You know I love my mother goose. And I love, it's like this, they're like the linen-y material, and it doesn't have a date on it. I wish it did. But anyway, so we have Mother Goose and Other Rhymes and Little Boy Blue and Other Rhymes. There was an old woman tossed up in a basket 17 times as high as the moon. Oh, you know what? My husband used to sing that song to our daughter when she was little. She hates it now. Anyway, okay, so that was that thrift store. Then I stopped at the fabric outlet, or the trim outlet, the wall of trim. I got this big bag of buttons just because they were there. And they're so fun. And I thought, well, I have plenty to share. I could probably put some on the Etsy. I don't know. They're like this pearly thing with a silver. And I don't know if they would alcohol ink well. I'll have to experiment with them. But I do love to use buttons in projects for the centers of flowers and things. And these were kind of really pretty and vintagey, but like not grungy vintagey, like pretty vintagey looking sort of. So anyway, so we got those. And then next door, I went to the antique store and I got this Good Housekeeping from 1905. And this is actually also for a swap that I'm doing right now. So Amanda, if you're watching it, this is going to come your way. Oh, I'm sorry, my camera's like totally crooked. I was looking for vintage fashion magazines, which I really could not find. It was very frustrating, but we've got lots of fun old ads in here. And look, in the center, we do have several pages of like fashion-y things. And it must have just been this particular issue, because they had a couple other ones and I looked through them and they didn't have that. So there we go. I hope you will like it. Okay. Oh, and also at the antique, I missed this, was at my other antique store where I got like the funky pink things and whatnot. But anyway, there's these like metal snowflakes. I love Christmas and snowflakes. And these are really cool. They're tin. And then they have a little hole so you could do it with a brad, or you could dangle it or do whatever. So they were 6 for $1. So I got 2 bags of that. And I thought, well, they had plenty more. So if I need more, I'm going back. Okay. Then the other day when I was at the Goodwill, which I don't usually find very much at, but I was at the Goodwill and I found this big old hunk of lace. And this is like a cream. And it probably looks gray on camera, but it's like kind of like a lavenderish, really pale grayish lavender color. So that was kind of fun, and there's quite a bit of that. So that is going to show up on my Etsy as well. And then finally, tonight, stopped at a little thrift store, the church one that's only open once a month. And here we got some flashcards and horses. I'm not a big horse person, but I have to do a horse album. So I thought that would be perfect. Look at that. I buy this to get 1 horse card. Then I have the rest, so I'll probably share. And then look at these. I got 2 packs of these. And these are those little book plates for in your books. So they're stickers. But I just thought they were so pretty. That image. That I'm not going to use it in books. I'm going to use it in something else. In albums or whatnot. Plus that's a cute little pouchy thing too. Could cover that and use that. So I got those 2. So that is my fun for the day. Oh, wait. And one more thing. I picked something up at a friend's place, and her friend had given her to give to me a bunch of their library cards, like literally like from the card catalog. And so those were kind of fun and different. I'm not sure what I'll do with them, but I think they're pretty cool. So anyway, so those are my treasures from thrifting today. So I hope everyone had a great day and is having a great evening. I'm going to run out of camera time, so I gotta get going. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.